My name is Will Everley. I work for Sunseeker International. I work in the international sales team. This particular boat is the 80 Predator. It's a mid-range boat for us, which we now do from 40 Portofino up to our huge 155 yacht. What the main differences you'll find now on this Predator 80, which we'll go through in a minute, we're using a new designer. So for the interior of this boat, we're now using a guy called Ken Freevock. Ken Freevock is one of the top 10 super yacht designers in the world. Okay, as you come up onto the platform of this 80 Predator, the platform itself is a 650 kilogram max load platform, a GRP garage door which lifts up hydraulically. When you're inside this garage, you can put up to a Williams 445 or an Avon 430. Also, whilst you're on the platform, on the port side, you've got your crew cabin. Walking up onto into the cockpit, you've got a U-shaped seating with our new style teak tables. As standard, we're now putting 2 wet bars, port and starboard wet bars. But when we walk through into the saloon, the first thing that will hit you is our new style, our new look. You've got your Wenge flooring. Again, this is a standard item. And then you've got this beautiful U-shaped seating. So you've got 2 3-seater sofas and 1 2-seater sofa. As soon as when you walk into the saloon, you look up into the deckhead and you'll see 3 huge port lights. This again is now a standard item, but it's the first time, the first Predator 80, the first time we've done this on a Sunseeker range boat where we've actually got skylights now in the saloon. Normally on a boat, the console and the helm station area is normally quite an unsightly area. And one thing with this, we've done a lot of research and worked very closely with Ken to come up with something which really is very different and something that's really quite sexy looking. So as you come in, we've got our new helm seats which have large armrests. On these armrests, you've got your controls, so your gears and throttle controls for your engines. On your starboard armrest, on your port armrest, you've got your Simrad autopilot and steering system. On the helm station, we're now doing a glass bridge. This glass bridge is a standard item. Walking down into the lower lobby, we've now got our Wenge stairs. So as you go down the stairs, the floating stairs, on the port side, you've got your galley. This is a galley with a door, so you can close yourself away if you've got commercial guests on board. Going through the lobby, you go up to your forward VIP cabin. You've got your hazelnut leather bulkhead materials. You've got a large, on the port side, you've got your large cupboard and wardrobe. On the starboard side, you've got your 32-inch TV on your Wenge panelling, and then you've got your ensuite. Going aft, you go into your port guest cabin. This port guest cabin is a 2-bed cabin, and then you can slide the bed across to make it into a double. Going back into the lobby, going over to the starboard guest cabin. This is a twin guest cabin. There isn't an option to slide that across to make it into double, so we only have this as a twin option. So leaving the starboard guest cabin and moving aft into the master state. When you come into the master state, you look around to starboard, and then you've got this corner vanity unit. This corner vanity unit is a Wenge vanity unit with a hazelnut leather lid. So these features here, they start off, so the forward bulkhead of this master state, where the TV cabinet is, it's a Wenge feature panel. So the engine options on this boat, the standard engines are the Cat C32s, which are 1622 horsepower, or you can then upgrade to the Cat C32s, which are 1925 horsepower, or you can go for the MAN 1800s or the NTU 1950s. The 1950s will give you 35 knots flat out and cruising 25 to 28 knots. That will give you a cruising range with the fuel tanks of the 6,000 litres of about 300 nautical mile range. One of the other options we're going to be giving on this 80 Predator is the Arneson option. If you're going for the Arneson option, we'll be moving from the 12V engines up to the 16V MTUs, which are the M94 2000 series, which is 2,640 horsepower per engine. This will then go on Arneson drives, and we're hoping to be getting about 46 knots out of her. So she's going to be absolutely awesome. So the base boat price for this is 2.6 million. This includes the Cat C32s, which are 1622 horsepower. To get a really, really nice high-spec boat, you'll be talking about £320,000 extra on top. So actually, for around the £3 million mark, you can have yourself a really high-spec boat and have all the extras you can dream of, everything that you can think of. So it's really, really is a nice boat for £3 million.